de los muertos. En México, la gente lleva flores al cemento.
What's up, guys? Welcome to 87 to the Moon. Today we're going to talk about Los Muertos. You want to start off?
Yeah. When I first heard of Los Muertos, Counts was talking about it, and also John from the Nelk Boys was talking about it, and then I saw people in the Well group, Fradenbaum, were talking about it, so I looked into it, and I really liked the art, and what I really liked about it the most is that you're able to own your IP rights, like the commercial rights. So if you wanted to open up like a restaurant or do clothes, whatever, you own like the full rights to the project, and it's just badass little skulls, man. And another thing, or you have anything else about the IPs and stuff, dude? Cause
I thought it was cool seeing that, because I was actually looking for a project like that, because I saw the Bored Ape Yacht Club restaurant that came out in Long Beach, and I was like, damn, that's cool. They used all the publicity of the apes to start a restaurant, and it looked like it was booming. So yeah, I was like, that'd be awesome to start like a restaurant or something, some type of business using the hype and the it's pretty much like franchising almost. So without having to pay, because if you franchise McDonald's, you got to pay McDonald's for using the name. That's why people are coming to your restaurants, not because you're so good. It's because it's called McDonald's. So it's good for business.
In the future, we do plan on opening some kind of restaurant or a bar way down the road, so we have the rights to that. So maybe in the future, you'll be seeing. You did have a good idea of a cantina, which would be badass with a bunch of Los Muertos all around the ones we own. So in the future, we might be able to. You might see one of those in the future, us doing that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And then another thing I really did like is that the owners of the project, unless of like using the whole money to like build a project, what they did is they bought some lands in NFT worlds. They bought 30 lands, and those lands you're also able to stake. So they're able, they stake it, and with the rewards they get, they're able to grow their company with it. They're also able to give back to the community rewards. They have Los Muertos lottery, 15 different winners. Top prize is $15,000 for this month. Last place is like 500, so it's still good. And depending on how NFT World Coin is doing and how much they get paid out for staking, the prices will change.
Yeah. So if that goes up, then you get paid out more. It might go a little lower, but it's just dope that they're putting. That was their biggest thing that they made like a big ass deal about, was we need to put all the money that's made through the mint and whatever through transactions is gonna go towards the holders and the ecosystem of growing the project, instead of what a lot of people that create NFTs do, which is like they'll start spending it on their own stuff, and they'll be like, yeah, we'll get to that, we'll put a portion towards the project, but they take a lot as well. They want to get their profits. But Los Muertos is like, we're all in, trying to grow this thing. So that was cool.
Yeah, and they also have in the NFT world, it's a pretty crazy like thing they do, because they kind of link Minecraft. I'm sure you guys heard of it. It's a crazy big game. They build games within Minecraft and NFT world. They like combine them together. I never even knew Minecraft was already involved like in the crypto NFT space until I saw Los Muertos. And so yeah, you play the games inside Minecraft. So if you play Minecraft, I highly recommend you get Los Muertos, because they have 4 different games. It's like 2 mazes, one that you fly, and then they also have like a survival mode game. I haven't been able to play that one because it has to be like 8 people at the same time playing, so I haven't got to that one. If you get the top 5 places per week, you get prizes, so you get to play to earn. And they'll just change it up and stuff, and have different types of games, like styles and competitions. But yeah, it's pretty cool, man. But I gotta get used to playing the Minecraft, because it's pretty hard. Because unless you play games or something, maybe it's easier, because we haven't really played video games in a while that much. But we'll show you guys later on we'll have a screen recording of how it looks so you guys can see a little bit of that world.
Yeah, we haven't tried it with the mouse yet, so it might be a little easier, but I don't know. For some reason, we couldn't move around, but we haven't played Minecraft. I'm sure it's easy once you get it. But yeah, I thought it was cool that they did play to earn, because, and then they didn't like, their big thing was, we're not going to make a new game because you have like less than a 1% chance of blowing up that video game. Like, that's a whole other thing that you have to do. So that's like blowing up two different things at the same time. So they're like, let's just go with Minecraft. It's already huge, and then that way people are already playing it. People already know how to play. It's just a lot easier to start making money. Like, their whole thing is, we want to get you paid. We want you to get returns. They said they had some, they did like a survey or something, or like a research paper or something on it, where almost every project, most people were only making like $230 profit, or like getting that back after they bought their NFTs. And they were like, that's crazy. It shouldn't be that low, you know? So that's their main thing, and, you know, we'll see how it goes.
And the more you own too, the more Los Muertos you own, the higher your rank goes for Los Muertos lottery. So, like, the people that hold more have better chances of winning more of the prizes. So if you have, you know, you want to play that lotto, you know, it's better to have more, because then you have chances of winning. And another thing I saw they announced they were working on with is a movie. They didn't mention who or what, but they said a movie studio hit them up, so they'll be working on some type of movie. So yeah, movies I think is a real good way to get new people into the NFT world and just get it out there, because if they come out with the movie, they won't even know. The average person won't know it's an NFT, and once they see the movie and they find out it's NFT, then they're gonna look more into it.
Especially because it should be a quality one, because they said that 3 studios hit them up, and they're either going to make a short movie or a short series. So it should be good. And then they said they're pretty well known, and one of them's won like an Emmy before, so they're not like scrubs. They're not like scrub companies, you know. They're like pretty solid ones. So if those do good, you can best believe the Muertos are going up. So.
And it's a good entry point right now too. It's not crazy expensive. I think right now the floor is maybe like 0.20, because everyone's trying to get land for the other side. Bored Apes trying to get the land. So right now it's a good opportunity to get into good projects, because everything is down, because everyone's trying to get that land. So it's best time to get those projects in. And Los Muertos, man, the team, I like how, like, the movie, man, they didn't, you know, they're just putting their money in the right place, making sure they're just not blowing out crazy stuff, making sure they find a way. They build their own DeFi system, like you mentioned. So with that, yeah, it's just a good move, I believe, to invest in them.
Yeah, and, I mean, at that price, it's pretty ridiculously low. I was like, damn, like, they dropped like half of what I bought in at. And I still would buy it at what I bought it at. Like, I'm very comfortable with where it's at, just because the growth, I could see it happening. It's not like all these other projects where it's like roadmap and nothing going on.
And another thing they're doing too, if you're active in like the Discords, if you help just spread the word, they have a budget too for social media, and just basically, I think social. I don't know.
I think it's just like who's contributing. Contributors. They have like a little fund where they're gonna give you like, right now they've allocated about 5,000 towards that, which could change, could go up, you know, if we're making more money on the DeFi system, start going up. But I mean, if you're just active in the community, you can get paid, which is dope.
Yeah, because I've really never seen that where like they have a budget set aside for people that are active. So it's a good project if you like being in there, man. Yeah, man, just highly recommend it.
Then I had like 2 more things. Oh, okay. I also like that one big thing is that guy John from Nelk Boys, the one that runs all their companies and stuff. He was talking about how the Latin market is huge. So like that alone just tells you, like, you know, that's a huge market that there's not a lot of like Latin or Hispanic type NFTs. So I think that's a huge market that it could tap into. That'll be a little different, and especially if it's the biggest one. It's a big market right there. And then also if you get one now, I think they're coming out with the 1,000-piece collection coming soon. You know, and I'm assuming they're doing it so that like the holders that get it, that win the 1,000, you know, you can make a profit if you sell it, because it has the same, it gives you the same access that the original Los Muertos gives you. It's just a different type. So another way they're giving back. So.
And then don't be surprised either if John from the Knuckles puts it on a Happy Dad, you know, because they're coming out with a Happy Dad with a Bored Ape. So.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, don't be surprised if they have it for like Day of the Dead in November, or you never know. Like, and then the other people, there's good be other people that might have some type of business or something, and like, so all those people could blow it up. You know, it's a whole community. The more everyone puts it out there and everything, the more the whole community grows. So
that's right. Maybe they'll come out with a Mexican lager.
That'd be sick.
So yeah, about it.
Yeah, that's all.
Check them out, Los Muertos. Peace.
El Día de los Muertos en México, la gente lleva flores al cementerio, lleva la comida favorita de los muertos, la gente decora